When you close a property sale and start a 1031 exchange, the IRS gives you 45 days to identify your replacement property. 45 days sounds like enough time. It almost never is, and the mistakes investors make cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars. This video is the full playbook. The 1031 exchange is one of the most powerful tax deferral tools in real estate. It lets you sell a property, defer capital gains taxes, and roll your equity into a new investment. But it comes with hard deadlines, and the investors who rush, who let the clock pressure them into bad decisions, end up in worse deals. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact timeline, the rules, the mistakes, and the strategy. Here's how it works. You close the sale of your relinquished property. Day one starts. You have 45 days to identify your replacement property. You must identify in writing to your qualified intermediary. You cannot touch the money. It has to go through the QI. You then have 180 days total from the sale closing to close on your replacement property. The 180 days includes the 45. So after identification, you have roughly 135 days to close. Miss that 45-day deadline, even by 1 day, and the exchange fails. You owe the taxes, no extensions, no exceptions, except for presidentially declared disasters. Now let's talk about the 3 rules. Rule 1, the 3-property rule. Identify up to 3 properties, any value. This is what 90% of investors use. Rule 2, the 200% rule. Identify any number of properties as long as the total value doesn't exceed 200% of what you sold. Rule 3, the 95% rule. Identify any number of properties, but you must close on 95% of the total value. Avoid this one. Here are the 5 mistakes I see most often. Mistake 1, waiting until closing to start looking. Start 60 days early. Mistake 2, panic identifying on day 44. Mistake 3, underestimating closing timelines. NNN deals take 30 to 60 days. Mistake 4, using a QI too late. Mistake 5, buying down. If the replacement is worth less, the difference is taxable boot. Here's the right way. 60 days before close, start building your replacement shortlist and get pre-screened on NNN targets. Day of close, funds go directly to the QI. Never touch your proceeds. Days 1 through 20, tour your top candidates. Days 35 to 40, submit your identification letter to the QI. That's a controlled 1031, not a panicked one. NNN properties are the most popular 1031 replacement for a reason. First, they're passive, no management-intensive assets. Second, they close reliably. NNN deals have straightforward due diligence and motivated sellers. Certainty matters. Download my 1031 timeline calculator in the description. Reach out to TD Commercial Group for help. Rice, let's transact.